Okay, now let us start our next topic, that is algebraic identities. In this topic, we will study about some identities, algebraic identities. Algebraic means in x and y, in variable and in constants. So first of all, there is an identity that we have used many times. Let us recall it. X plus y whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. How does it come? We can solve it. For example, if we have x plus y into x plus y, we have to multiply them. Then we will multiply first x to x plus y, then y to x plus y, and finally we will get x square plus xy plus xy plus y square, or you can say x square plus 2xy plus y square. Now the second identity is x minus y whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. Similarly, as we have seen the proof of first, similarly we can see the proof of second. Now the next one is x plus a whole into x plus b given by x square plus a plus b whole into x plus ab. Now the fourth one is x square minus y square is equal to x plus y into x minus y. Now let us solve some sums based on this. Like, if you have to find the value of 101 into 99, then we can use a shortcut method to solve this. If we know the algebraic identities, we can write it as 100 plus 1 into 100 minus 1. That will be according to our fourth identity, that is x square minus y square is equal to x plus y. We can write it as 100 square minus 1 square. That will be given by 10,000 minus 1, that is 9999. This is our answer. Hence we can solve it. Now suppose if we have given to solve 104 into 106, so we can convert it into, or we can write it as 100 plus 4 into 100 plus 6. We have to use the identity. Here it is similar to the identity third, so we will use the third algebraic identity, that is x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b whole into x plus ab. So that will be 100 square plus 4 plus 6 whole into 100 plus 4 into 6. That will be equal to 10,000 plus 1000, that is 10 into 100 plus 24, that is given by 11,024. That is our answer. In this way we can solve the sums and save our time if we are using identities. There are many other applications of these identities. Now the fifth identity is given by, it is for x plus y whole cube. Now the x plus y whole cube is given by x cube plus y cube plus 3xy x plus y, or by further solving it you can write it as x cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square. Okay. Now the sixth one is x minus y whole cube, that is given by x cube minus y cube minus 3xy x minus y, or you can write it as x cube minus y cube minus 3x square y plus 3xy square. You can rearrange it as you want. Now the seventh identity is x cube minus y cube is equal to x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. Similarly, the eighth one is given by x cube plus y cube, that is equal to x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. We can see of any identity from 5, 6, 7, 8. Like if we have to see the proof of fifth identity, then see we have to compute the value of x plus y whole cube. To solve it, we can write it as x plus y into x plus y whole square. Now, as we have already studied that x plus y whole square is given by x square plus 2xy plus y square. So, it will be given by x into x square plus 2xy plus y square and plus y x square plus 2xy plus y square. So here we have x cube plus 2x square y plus xy square plus x square y plus 2xy square plus y cube. So we are left with x cube plus y cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square. Similarly, we can see the proof of any other identity. Now let us have some questions, have examples on the identities that we have studied. Like if you have to calculate the value of 100 minus 1, or if you have to calculate 99 cube, then we can use the identity. We can write it as 100 minus 1 whole cube, and then by further dividing it, we can compare it with the identity x minus y whole cube, that is given by x cube minus y cube minus 3xy x minus y. It can be further solved and written as, that is 29700 minus 1. We can write it as minus 1, that is 970299. Let's do some other examples on it. Write down, factorize 2x square plus 1 upon 3x whole cube. We have to factorize it. To factorize it, we will use identity fifth, that is x plus y whole cube, and it is given as a cube plus b cube plus 3a b a plus b. So it is equal to 8x raised to power 6 plus 1 upon 27x raised to power 3 plus by 3 will be cancelled out, and we left with 2x square into upon x, that is also divided, and 2x square plus 1 upon 3x. We can further solve it and write it as 8x raised to power 6 plus 1 upon 26x cube plus 4x square plus 2 upon 3. That is our answer. Okay. Now write down next sum. If you have to calculate the value of 27 square plus 13 square plus 2 into 27 into 13. Now by comparing it by the identities, we will see that this is the first identity, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab, that is the identity of a plus b whole square. So a is here 27 and b is here 13, so it will be given by 27 plus 13 whole square, that is 40 whole square, that is 40 into 40, that is 1600 answer. In this way we can solve the sum. Write down one more example. We have to calculate the value of 47 square minus 17 square upon 64. In numerator, we can use the identity third, that is a square minus b square, that is given by a plus b into a minus b upon 64. This will be by this, and we are left with 47 minus 17, that is 30. Okay. In this way we can solve the given sum. There are many other examples based on identities that we can see. Okay, write down one more example. We have given that the value of a plus b is equal to 5 and ab is equal to 6. Now we have to calculate the value of a cube plus b cube. We have to tell what will the value of a cube plus b cube. Now, as we know that the formula for a cube plus b cube is given by a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. So the value of a plus b we have, so we can convert it, we will write it as 5 into, this can be written as a plus b whole square minus 3ab. Okay, so by substituting the appropriate value we will have 5 square minus 3 into 6, that is 5 into 25 minus 18, that is 5 into 7, that is 35. This is our answer. Okay, there are some more identities that we'll study. If there are three terms in an identity, if we have three terms, then there are some more identities, the ninth identity. We can say a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. To have proof of it, we can assume it as x, and then we will use identity of x plus c whole square that we have studied in first identity, and then by opening the brackets we will get this formula. The other identity is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is given by a plus b plus c, a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. Let's solve a sum based on this. If we have to calculate, if we have given that a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then find the value of a square upon bc plus b square upon ac plus c square upon ab. To solve this, we will have LCM ABC, that is given by a cube plus b cube plus c cube. Now, as we have studied in identity third, that if a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c, a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. If here the value of a plus b plus c is 0, then this expression will be 0. This expression will be 0. Now, if this expression is 0, then the value of this is 0. That means a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. From here, we will write 3abc at the place of a cube plus b cube plus c cube upon abc, that is 3. That is our answer. Okay.